All right, here we go with our second to last break of the night. See if we can find us a stained glass in here. 24 packs, 8 cards per pack, 3 autos, 4 mims per box on average. You're guessing the player on the left. The autos. Good luck to everybody in this one. Our last break of the night is coming up after this. It is Prospect Edition Baseball. Empty box. Good luck to everybody in this one. Get those guesses in. We have Jeff Bagwell, Yadier Molina, Ricky Henderson, Dustin Pedroia, Connor Griffin. And we got our first auto here, Raider Prospect auto, Ryan Waldschmidt, Dylan Head, and Roman Anthony, Raider Prospects. I'll have to get some more sleeves here. Do that real quick. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. Right. Our next pack. Darren Baker, Bobby Witt Jr., Dwight Gooden, Jake Arrieta, Alyssa Gacy on the Chrome. Out of 199, that is Ozzie Smith on the Elite Series. James Tibbs, Cripple Farrell, Mike Piazza, Michael Young, Jim Thome, Brooks Lee, King Griffey Jr., Ryan Sandberg on the Milestones, Christian Moore, Carson Williams, Buster Posey, Tony Perez, Junior Caminero, Mike Schmidt, Andrew Jones out of 250, Billy Amick, Dalton Rushing, Brock Wilkin. So let's open these packs. Doing it one by one here. It's all open up. Get your guesses in, guys, for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. We have one more break tonight. This is our Prospect Edition Baseball. That'll be coming up after this. We will be back again on Thursday at 9 p.m. Central. We have a break schedule already put together for that. You can find at that future break schedule link in the chat. Grab your spots in those breaks as well. One more pack here to open. Continue on. You guys get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. This one for 20 in credit. We got Andrew Walters, Tim Hudson, David Ortiz, Willie Stargell, James Triantos for the Cubs out of 199. Jim Cott. It's real annoying how they have these cards in here all backwards. George Lombard, Darlin Cava. We got Catfish Hunter, John Smoltz, Jack Leiter, Adam Wainwright, Johnny Mize on the Chrome, Cam Smith, Jacob Mizorowski, Boston Bateman, Ozzie Smith, Nolan Ryan. We got Craig Biggio, Jordan Lawler, Robin Ventura, Luis Baez, rated prospect out of 199 on the Chrome, Leo DeVries, Tommy Troy, Nick Yorkie, Gil Tejada, Ivan Rodriguez, Prince Fielder, Bucky Dent, Diamond Kings, Kellen Lindsey, PJ Morlando. Then we got Carson Benji from Binge, Andrew Jones, Dylan Cruz, Pablo Sandoval, Drew Gilbert out of 99 on the rated prospect purple there. Mets, Trey Savage, Jersey Kings, Bryce Rainier going to Detroit. We have Kyle DeBarge, Josue Gonzalez, Carlos Beltran, Pedro Martinez, Robin Ventura, Dustin Pedroia, Frank Thomas, Barry Larkin on the milestones, Marcelo Meyer, Ryan Clifford, Brett Campaneris, Sammy Sosa, Billy Martin, Greg Maddux, Carter Holton, Matt Shaw, Old Cassie, and Walker Janik. Okay, guys, we got one more break tonight. It is going to be our Prospect Edition Baseball. If you want to check to see if there's any spots remaining in that one, there's the link in the chat. There's Jacob Wilson, Kumar Rocker, Ryan Braun, Mike Mussina, Spencer Agaretti, Aaron Judge on the Marvels, the filler, Chase DeLauder, Toa Roby, Cliff Lee, Chipper Jones, Jim Rice, Jackson Churio, Brady House out of 49. And this should be the guess of the break. It's James Triantos. This is going to be a base prospect optic signature that's going to the Cubs. And Taro Sasaki. Braylon Payne, Jim Cott, Pee Wee Reese, Luis Angel Acuna, Edgar Martinez, Cal Ripken, Unleashed Paul Skeens, Jared Thomas, Bryce Cunningham, Chase Young, Ian Kinsler, Austin Wells, Evan Carter, rated prospect J.D. Dix, Bryce Matthews, Jet Williams, and we got Drew Gilbert. All right, guys, we got another stack to go through here. Then we'll top load. Then we'll recap. There's Jim Palmer, Don Mattingly, Jimmy Rollins, Roger Clemens on the Chrome, Optic out of 149. There's a Ben Hess on the Clearly. Dylan Cruz Elite Series. Rated prospect Bryce Eldridge, Franklin Arias, Juan Marichal. We got Deion Sanders for the Reds, Brett Lowerter, Alex Gordon, James Woods, Pee Wee Reese, Braylon Dockery, Cam Caminetti, Manny Ramirez, Eddie Matthews, Eston Kerstead, Jake Peavy, Randy Johnson, Richard Sasaki, Trey Morgan, Kendall George, Roger Clemens, Hurston Waldrop, Jackson Churio, James Wood, out of 250, Brooks Lee, Thatcher Hurd, Chase Burns, Spencer Jones for the Yankees. We have Aaron Judge, Bobby Miller, Mariano Rivera, Reggie Jackson, Albert Pujols, Bobby Witt Jr. on the Marvels, Pink Hintz, Billy Amick, Will Clark, that is Kobe Mayo, Johnny Bench, Alex Rodriguez, Manny Ramirez, Jacob Mizorowski, that is out of 199 for the Brewers on the Optic. Luis Baez, Chase Dolander, Frank Thomas, Connor Norby, Zebby Matthews, Tony Oliva, Junior Caminero, Charles O'Connor Griffin, another filler, Levi Sterling, Nick Kurtz, Cal Ripken, Thomas Sagasi, Johnny Mize, Bucky Dent, Theo Gillen, Justin Ramirez, Ben Hess, Seaver King, King Griffey Jr., there's a Randy Johnson, Albert Pujols, Spencer Agaretti, Mike Schmidt, Tommy White on the bomb squad, Brody Becht, and we have Charlie Condon to end it. All right, let's top load, then we'll recap. And we're going to move on to our prospect edition. Okay, guys, we will be back Thursday, 9 p.m. Central. Make sure you guys grab your spots in those breaks. James Triantos was the guest of this break. Got a top load recap, then we'll move on to the last break of the night. Prospect Edition baseball is coming up next. So if you're waiting on that one, it will follow the recap of this one. Okay, we got break scheduled for Thursday and Monday, next Monday already. Hoping next week we can do a 3 break night. We'll just see how the other breaks sell. We're getting more listed all the time. Future break schedule link in the chat. You can keep track of everything we have listed, everything we schedule. That way you don't miss a spot or miss a break. You can grab your spots before they're gone. All right, here we go. We'll recap the numbered parallels. We have others full stack here. We'll top a little before we ship. Out of 199, that is Ozzie Smith. Out of 250, Andrew Jones. Out of 199, James Triantos. Luis Baez. Out of 199. Out of 99, Drew Gilbert. Jersey Kings, Bryce Rayner. Brady House. Out of 49. Base rated prospects, optic signatures, Pandora, James Triantos. Roger Clemens out of 149. Ben Hess on the Clearly. Brooks Lee out of 250. Jacob Mizorowski out of 199. Ryan Waldschmidt on the Silver Rookie Auto. Alright guys, that does it for this one. Let's update our title. We'll check our list out to see if we're full for Prospect Edition. And that is the last break of the night. We should have 18 autos in this one. Of all the top rated prospects, rookies from last year in baseball. That's coming up next. Bear with me as I get this updated here. I want to make sure I close out all the listings that we've done. We got 2 spots left in this one, I believe. There's a Reds and Angels available. If anybody wants to grab them, now is the time.